Alrighty, let's go ahead and get this started. Spawning here at the top left corner of the map, it is the red Terran. Playing for the team of Team NV, it is Bunny. And spawning here at the bottom right, we have our blue Zerg. Playing for the Kwangdong Freaks, it is SOO. By the way, if you see like some moving shape on the mini map, it's a new feature, I think, where it shows you where the players are clicking at and where they are focused at. So you can see like this little box here, this little blue box is moving. I think he's moving between bases. You can see Bunny also moving between bases. Their camera hockey is being set. We would assume. And we'll see, of course, what both of these players has in store for us. This, of course, will be on Curious Minds. So a lot of wide open areas, which is usually good for the Zerg player, because that means it allows the Zerg to kind of get a kind of a flank or a sandwich of some sort during the engagement, compared to certain maps that may have like smaller chokes. Reaper making his way into the natural. Will he spot the... Oh, I think he spotted the drone. Oh, will the drone get it in time? Oh, denied. Denied. Oh! Nice blocking there by Bunny. Alright, let's see if this drone can get the hatchery down. Looks like he will go ahead and just elect to go for the vertical base, the 3 o'clock base instead. He was like, you know what? If you're gonna go ahead and commit so hard to denying me this base, I'm just gonna go ahead and take the other. Of course, this is one of the Curious Mind is one of the maps that allows you to take that gives you a variety of options in terms of dirt bases, so that's good for him. Oh wow, what is that? Like some rotating sphere thingy. Interesting. Alright, Bunny gonna go ahead and actually opening up with Banshee, Cloak Banshees. Which is actually not a bad choice. This is a map that has, you know, some nice airspace for them to fly. Not as much in the natural, but in terms of the third base and the main base, the Banshees can of course hide there and dive in whenever he wishes to. But as I mentioned before, this is a map that has a large area in terms of the ground, and so what SOO really is going to be really important for SOO to start spreading those creep as much as possible. It's going to be really important, of course, during the engagement. So, I mean, yeah, this creep spread here is difficult, but very necessary, especially on the map like this, where again there are large surface areas for the Zergs to engage through to get this around, and you want to get that creep to help you help your units move faster in order to get on top of the Terran army. So looks like SOO is going to go ahead and start planting those down. Banshee's gonna go ahead and join up Cloak as well. There are no detection here, so Sue, he's might want to go ahead and just back out into the Spore Crawlers. Oh boy. No Spore Crawlers actually on the dirt base, so he can't even back out into the dirt. Oh man, Sue is just completely caught off guard. He did not dive in with his Overlord, so he did not scout this Banshee tech. And that is going to be a lot of queens going down to these Banshees. This Banshee survives with... Oh, he does go down. Doesn't quite micro it in time. But boy, that is a lot. A lot of units going down for the Zerg player. 8 queens. 8 queens going down. My goodness. And now, of course, Sue got to replenish all those queens once again. Banshee's still being annoying, killing off those creep tumors. Man, these Banshees has already paid for themselves. Truly, they have done so much damage. Alright, Bunny gonna go ahead and keep up with the aggression here. Gonna go ahead and stem right forward. And I don't blame him. I mean, Sue, he's doesn't quite have bailing speed, so that's gonna allow... Oh no, don't forget this Bob the Marine. Alright, poor Bob. Doesn't get to be in the action, but you know what? He's gonna take the watchtower for his fellow brotherhood or brotherhood or brethren, or his fellow brothers. Get that map control there. Meanwhile, Sue gonna go ahead and transition into Hydralisk. So it looks like he's gonna stick with Lings, Banelings, and Hydras, and maybe potentially go into Lurkers later in the game. Which means that Sue might want to go ahead and get some ghosts out for that, maybe. But of course, that is much down the road. Anyhow, drop here into the 3 o'clock base. Doesn't get too much done. 2 drones. But this pressure by Bunny is just keeping Sue's economy at bay, as he's not allowing Sue to just drone up like crazy. I mean, the drone count, the worker count is relatively close, and Bunny does have the upgrade lead. His upgrades are just a tad bit faster. Oh my goodness, the spawning pool does go down, so no more links for Sue. Gonna have to remake that spawning pool. This is not the greatest time for your spawning pool to be remade, as right now he needs as much units as possible. This is gonna force Sue to cancel his hatchery down at the 6 o'clock there. And Sue's got to buy some time. He does not want to engage, because if he engages and loses all his Lings and Banelings, he does not have any spawning pool to make Lings and Banelings to follow that up. He can only make Hydralisk at this point. Oh man, look at the spread here. Look at this amazing spread. Alright, here we go. Sue's gonna go ahead and dive right in. That's the spawning pool just finished. Nice little cutting there. But more reinforcements coming from the top from Bunny. Gonna go ahead and clean out the rest, I think. And yeah, I think Sue might have taken too much damage in the early game. Kudos to Sue though. That was a much closer fight than it should have been, considering that he lost 8 queens to just a bunch of Banshees and a couple Hellions. But right now, SOO desperately trying to pump out as much units, but even if he pumps them out, he needs to wait extra time to morph those Lings into Banelings. So he's not going to have Banelings during this fight. And Bunny is going to be able to take control of the high ground. And like Obi-Wan said once before, I have the high ground. Yeah, it looks like more red units streaming across the map. And is that gonna be? Yep, SOO's gonna go ahead and call the GG, and Bunny gonna draw first blood. All right, spawning at the bottom left, we have our red Terran player playing for the team of Team NV. It is Bunny. And oh boy, do we have a start to this game, as this guy spawning here at the top right, or maybe in the bottom center, if you count that as a spawn area. It is the top right blue Zerg player. It is SOO. And man, oh man. I like how this little scorpion bug thingy here at the center is like rotating around. Man, imagine someone pregnant has their baby rotating like that all the time. Pregnancy would not be a joy. It would be very painful. I mean, if your baby is rotating like that all the time in the belly, I mean, I would imagine you might want to hire a surrogate or of some sort instead of going through the pregnancy yourself. But anyhow, pregnancy aside, we have ourselves a proxy hatchery and a roach warren. So a bunch of roaches are coming across the map, and Bunny gonna go ahead and scout this as his SCV. We'll see. Oh, no hatchery here at the natural. Something's happening. Oh, he does not see it. Oh wait, he does. Now he does. Yeah, course corrected there. And does Bunny evacuate his natural, or does he keep it? Looks like he will keep it for the time being. And I guess that makes sense. I mean, yeah, at this point you're like so close to finishing up your natural, might as well finish that up. And immediately a bunker is going to be thrown down. However, will that be enough? I don't know, man. There's barely any units here to defend. SCV is going to have to go ahead and repair that. And yeah, that tank or that cyclone needs to come out ASAP. Oh, Bunny is going to get a supply block here very soon, as both his supply depot has been taken out. But so far Bunny is surviving. That cyclone is on the production, so SOO is going to be on the timer. Now this is more committed than usual, because SOO made his proxy hatchery not at a mineral base, but at the middle of a little bit north of it, so he can't even really mine from it as a secondary base. So he needs to commit to this. And oh no, does not quite take out the barracks, or sorry, the bunker. That bunker survives. Oh my goodness. And that is it. Bunny with a quick 2-0 lead to start off the series. Let's go ahead and get into this third game on Berlingrad. As this man here, he is up 2-0 and needs one more game to clinch this series. This is from Team NV, Bad Bunny. Although he doesn't rap, so don't expect him to rap. And spawning here at the bottom right, we have our blue Zerg player playing for Quandong Freaks. It is SOO. By the way, I'm not calling Bunny bad. I'm just making a little bit of a joke there, as if you guys don't know, Bad Bunny is a music artist, so you might have seen him in the recent. He made an appearance in the recent past Royal Rumble in the WWE, and surprisingly, he performed really. He was entertaining. He was one of the highlights of that Royal Rumble. For those of you that don't watch the WWE, you're like, what the hell is this guy talking about? But anyhow, looks like no proxy hatchery this time around. Gonna be a normal opening for both of these players. And despite SOO losing that previous game, I actually did not mind him going for that. Sometimes, you know, you got to take a chance, take a risk with those early game cheeses, and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Last game it didn't work for SOO, but you know what? SOO's gonna go ahead and do a similar build, no proxy this time, but gonna be a Roach Rush once again. Alright, let's see how this works out for SOO here. Alright. Looks like SOO is not fully committed to this one, as he was in the last game. This time around, the second hatchery is not proxied, it's at the natural, so he can, you know, mine from it. And also, he's not making all-out roaches. He is starting to make drones, so this is just going to be a light pressure. Cyclone does take out the Overlord, so no high ground vision this time, or going forward here. So it looks like SOO's going to have to back on out for the time being. And overall, was that worth it? I don't know. I mean, losses are relatively even, but I look at the income graph, or not the income graph, the worker count, and it's a little bit closer than I think what SOO would want. I mean, remember, this is Bunny on 2 bases, and SOO has yet to get his third base up and running, so I would say a little bit of an advantage for Bunny, but not too much that it would be like extremely difficult for SOO to overcome. I think so actually, never mind. I just saw the third CC there, so actually, yeah, this is definitely an advantage for Bunny. Like when the Terran player has his third base ahead of the Zerg, then that's just not good news for the Zerg player. So and of course we know how roaches are against Terran players. Roach is just not quite as effective as it used to be against Terrans. So, I mean, SOO looks like he's going to be stuck on this Roach play for quite some time, as he doesn't have any other tech going on. No, boy, oh boy, once again, Banshees. Those deadly Banshees. Aw, man, yeah, I think this might be a quick 3-0 for SOO. I mean, the Banshees and the tanks are out. It's just going to be really difficult for SOO to break this. He's going to go ahead and corrosive out that tank there. Doesn't quite take it out. Looks like Bunny is going to repair that, and yeah, this attack gets shut down absolutely hard. And there we have it, guys. Bunny with a 3-0.